Listen to a lecture in a history class. Today's talk is on the Renaissance. It began in Italy around the 14th century and lasted until the 16th century. Renaissance is a French word for rebirth. It was a cultural movement in which Europeans tried to correct the mistakes of the past and revive the values and artistic styles of the ancient Greeks and Romans. Right before the Renaissance, it was the Middle Ages. This was a time when God and religion were most important. Human beings were thought of simply as creations of God. However, this belief changed during the Renaissance. Many people started to believe that humans were creative and had a purpose, and this thought led to new works of art. Renaissance artists wanted to show nature and true human feelings like love and romance. Art wasn't just created for the church, but for people themselves. In addition to the changes in art, great developments were made in science. In the Middle Ages, people looked at the world in a religious way and depended on superstitions. But during the Renaissance, science became as important as religious and social tradition. People studied and researched the natural world around them. As a result, many important scientific discoveries and inventions were made. 1. Listen to a lecture in a history class.
Today I'd like to talk about an important person in the history of the United States. Have you ever heard about Noah Webster? Noah Webster was famous for his dictionaries. He was born in Connecticut in 1758. After graduating from Yale University, he became a teacher for a living. At the time, all of the textbooks were from England. Webster thought American students should learn from American books. So, in 1783, Webster wrote his own textbook, A Grammatical Institute of the English Language. This book became the most popular American book of its time. It taught American children how to read, spell, and pronounce words. In addition, Webster noticed that Americans in different parts of the country spelled, pronounced, and used words differently. He believed that all Americans should speak and write the same way. Thus, he began writing a dictionary. In 1828, he finally published his famous dictionary, An American Dictionary of the English Language. It contained 70,000 words, including words that had not appeared in any earlier dictionary. It also contained words from the arts and sciences. Webster used American spelling, such as center, spelled C-E-N-T-E-R, instead of C-E-N-T-R-E, or color, spelled C-O-L-O-R, instead of C-O-L-O-U-R. He also added American words such as skunk and squash that weren't in British dictionaries. Noah Webster died in 1843. Although many other dictionaries have been published, Webster's dictionary is still widely used today.